With the rise of Metaverse and VR finally going mainstream, let's figure out which headset is best for your experience. Everybody has different flavors, so let's go ahead and tap right into it. The best VR headsets you can buy right now. Whether you're brand new to VR or simply looking to an upgrade, we're here to really talk about everything on this article, right? So it says VR has come a long way since the launch of Oculus in 2013. And then so it's showing now that this past holiday season that Meta, formerly known as Oculus, was the best selling device this holiday season, with the Oculus Companion app becoming the #1 download on the Apple Store, the App Store. That said, the Meta Quest 2 isn't the only VR headset we're checking out in 2022. We're going to check out just a handful of what you should be looking into if you're a VR enthusiast, as Meta is more formally as the popular one, of course, for now, currently, formerly, and just partaking everything on this takeover. So from high-end PC VR headsets like the Valve Index to entry-level devices such as Quest 2, here are these. So let's go ahead and talk about it, right? Who saw this? So Meta's incredible standalone VR headset has set the bar high for competing hardware manufacturers, offering players access to massive catalog of AAA games and apps from some of the industry's most sought developers. The hardware itself is nothing short of amazing. And so here we go. So no external hardware is required in order to operate the headset. All you need is a smartphone, a stable internet connection, and some free space. Interacting with the in-game world can be done using the touch controllers through certain apps and games to feature support for Quest hand tracking technology, which is very limited still, but there's going to be a lot of things going on. Those with the VR-ready gaming PC can either cast their Quest 2 headsets, or they can just to access more games. Obviously, when you go into PC VR, which we like to preach a lot also. And then it also, or you can just use it as a standalone. No PC needed. This is why we love this symptom. So the type is a standalone 1832 by 1920 per eye resolution. Field of view is 89 degrees, not the most in depth, but it has still this Quest 2 is just incredible, man. After that, the processor is Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 platform, refresh rate 90 hertz or 120 hertz experimental. That is also just, you can go into your experimental settings, and there's tons of stuff over there on Quest 2 that are on beta. Audio's integrated positional audio, which is dope. It kind of goes right around. Price is $299 for 164, $399 for 256. Formerly known as the 64. I'm crying right now because $299 for the 64 gig is the one we got. Next, HP Reverb G2. It offers some impressive visuals of any VR headset currently out in the wild. Criminally underrated PC VR device was released in November 2020. So let's check out some of the specs on here. Let's talk about it. So immersive hardware. This is PC VR though. You need a PC for the HP Reverb G2. PC VR 2160 by 2160 per eye. Wow. 114 degrees field of view. Refresh rate 90 hertz, audio off-ear speakers. The price $499. Now, as we get into these PC VR headsets, it is a lot more money, and you also need a actual VR-ready PC, which is next level from just any type of a gaming PC, especially if you're going to be doing it wireless or you're trying to stream VR. It goes up in the echelon, and it also really digs into your pockets. Hence why Meta Quest 2 has been doing amazing right now. Valve Index of this right here is, in my opinion, the best overall. But man, you spending money, and it's a little bit more OG now, and you need much more of an external setup. So Valve makes waves back in 2019 with the release of its own VR headset, the Valve Index. It's fantastic. It's built for use for Steam VR. Steam VR is much more known for this. The Valve Index also has captivating visuals, accurate tracking, and modular frunk that can be customized to enhance your in-headset experience. The biggest selling point of the Valve Index is its controllers. In addition to standard inputs such as joystick, touchpad, 2 face buttons, a menu button, and trigger, the Knuckles controllers, as now they're referred to by the VR enthusiasts in the community. So it's a PC VR 1440 by 1600 per eye resolution, 130 degrees field of view, refresh rates of 80 hertz, 90 hertz, 120 hertz, or 144 hertz experimental, audio near field off-ear speakers. Price $499 for the headset, $749 headset and controllers, or $999 full VR kit. Now, these are retail prices, of course. So you're going to try to look around for other things, but for the most part, we're looking at this rate right here, especially if you want a trusted one. When you go VR, please try your best to get the most trusted sources when you're buying them, man. And then, of course, PSVR, which we had just talked about in our recent video about their launch of the PSVR 2. So PSVR still remains on the top list of best VR headsets, of course. And oldie but goodie, the PSVR is a must-have for anyone with the PS4 or PS5. The console VR headset boasts a sizable catalog of exclusives from cinematic action adventure experiences and to cartoons, and their personal fave on this article is Dreams VR. I mean, the PSVR is gonna feature, it's a console, PS4, PS5. The resolution is 960 by 1080 per eye. Field of view is 100 degrees. Refresh rate is 90 hertz or 120 hertz. And audio is 3D audio through 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. The price is $299 for the headset, and of course, you're gonna need the PlayStation. Now, the PSVR, of course, has limited features, but this is OG though, so it's a lot older. But it was a great next level when VR was still seen as gimmicky. Now we have been blessed to see that VR is going extremely mainstream right now, and so those are the top headsets that you should know about if you're looking into VR. Now, if you want to go further than just a standalone Meta Quest 2. I always preach the Meta Quest 2 because it's the best overall for entry level, for accessibility, for how fast it is, for how many updates they do, and how much they actually care about everything apps wise, and getting apps and transferring apps, especially Apple App Games, makes it easy to do it on your headset or your phone. Those are free games that are still experimental for them devs, and so Quest 2 is just beyond light years right now ahead of everybody, in my opinion, and it's affordable. It's the most affordable one, and it's just a beautiful device. It's a beautiful device. And then, of course, everything else is PC VR, which means you have to have PC and you have to have the headset, and then you also had some external things depending on lighting situations and bouncing and tracking and stuff like that. So those are all these right here: Meta Quest 2, HP Reverb G2, Valve Index, and PSVR. Let me know if you're not rocking with Quest 2. Please go get that. That's what I asked of you. But also, if you do have Quest 2, what is something you would get if you had a PC or if you had the money to be able to integrate everything? My guess is going to be the Valve Index for a lot of people because it is, in performance terms, the best headset, but Quest 2 just dominates everything, just an all around. So let me know what's up, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. Peace.